Hi friends, welcome to my channel, and today in this video I'm going to show you how to enable user profile disk on a remote desktop services on Windows Server 2016. So what is remote user profile disk? User profile disk is basically a feature in RDS where you can use the VDI VHD disk to store the user profile data, like all the stuff which is going to store in a user's profile. It's directly going to save in a user profile disk, a VHD file, which whenever these user to switch from any desktop or any RDS sessions, they are going to get that those profile disk when they logged into any session host server on any different virtual machines from a collection in a VDI. So we will see how we can configure it and how we can see the user profile disk is configured and working properly. So in this video I'm going to show you the same infrastructure which I have used in my last video to create a pulled virtual machine collections, VDI collection. So here's the first machine. I have a Win2K16 DC01, which is my Active Directory and DNS and DHCP server. You can see my domain name is victorinfosol.com. Here's the machine, DNS, DHCP and ID role is installed. You can go to local server and you can see the details here. So this is my Active Directory server, and second server is a connection broker server where we have installed a RDS01, where we have installed a connection broker role. If you go to here, and you can see this machine having a connection broker and web access role. So this is my RDS server, and the third one is my Hyper-V host, which is going to store the virtual machine. So this is having the Hyper-V role installed. If I go to Hyper-V manager, you can see all the VDIs which is running in a VDI pool. Here you can see we having a four virtual machine pulled VDI, and you can see the collection type is pulled. So I'm going to enable my, and we have a 3 thin client machine for user 01 and for the user 02 and the user 03. So we are using the same infrastructure for that Active Directory which we have used in last video. So we have a VDI under the Noida, we all for VDIs, and the users we having test users and the thin client, all the 3 thin client, and the Hyper-V host and RDS server. So we are good to go to now enable the user profile disk. So to enable the user profile disk, during the installation and creation pool you will get the get the option to enable the user profile disk. If you not enable, you can enable that later on also. So I'm going to click on collection and edit properties, and if I go to my collections properties, you can see the last we have here you can see user profile disk. If I enable this user profile disk, it's going to ask me the location. So for example, I'm going to save in my C drive called profile disk, and the size of the disk you can maximize or minimize as per your requirement. So also you can see the user profile disk data setting. So you can see here store all user setting and data on the user's profile disk, and also you can specify what user can save to their profile and what they can't do. So by default it's store all the users data in a virtual machine profile disk. So we are good to go, and now I'm going to click on apply. Once I click apply, you can see this is giving the error, the location C profile does not exist. So I'm going to create this profile on my RDS folder. So if I go here folder, you can see I'm going to create a profile disk and click OK. So now we are good, and if I now click apply, everything looks good and it has been enabled now. If I go here, okay, we need to re-enable it. So C and I'm going to path this path here. You can go and copy simply, and you can paste, and you can click apply, and now you can see it's getting applied. So it's done, the settings has been applied. Now if I go and click OK, you can see the virtual machine is running, and you can see the profile disk has been created. So anyhow, I'm not sure why this Microsoft does this, because I have created the profile disk on my this server, the RDS server, but it's when I created this profile disk, it's saying the disk is not, path is not there. I have created this manually, and then I have clicked apply, and it's going to create the user profile disk on my Hyper-V host where the virtual machine is existing. So anyways, we have a disk here, and uh, user profile disk VHD template, so we are good. Now what we can do, we can test it, and we can see user profile disk is getting mapped or not. So I'm going to use the my user 123 to test this. So I'm going to log into my VDIs. So we'll see the profile is user profile disk is getting mapped or not. So I have logged in from user 1, 2 and 3, all three. So let's see now if it's creating some user profile disk or not. So it's still not having something here because it's not established the connection yet. So we have to wait for a few seconds, and then we can verify the disk is there. So now you can see the loading the virtual machine. So it's going in the sessions. So it's still creating the session, and if I go to my RDS server, if I refresh this, you can see this still not logged in. So we are not getting any session, so we have to wait for a few seconds here. Now you can see all the three machines is started, because we requested 3 sessions from all our 3 clients, 10 clients. So now you can see it's going in user 01, and this is going on 02, and this is still waiting to get the login for 03. So let's verify the disk one more time. So now you can see we have all 3 disks here for users which we had just logged in, and so means the user profile disk has been created for the all 3 users, and we have to verify it's mapped or not correctly to the this user profile, user 01, 02 and 03. Now you can see it's all loading. If you go here and refresh, you can see all the sessions is now active. So seems we are going to get in the VDI session soon. Here we go, you can see we have logged in. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to just note which user this is logged in. So this is user 01, so I'm going to make one text file on my desktop, so saying hi, I am user 01. Same way I'm going to save on all 3 machines. So I'm going to see this which machine this is. So this is a user 02, so I'm going to call it hi, I am user 02. And the last one, this is definitely user 03, so I'm going to save file, hi, I am user 03. So we have saved some data on a desktop, so we can verify the disk is mapped or not. Or also we have another way to verify this is mapped or not. So if I go to C drive under the users, you can see this is coming the size of the folder 20 gig, and you can see it's having a small icon. It's saying this is not a folder. If you go here on details, you can see this is the target user disk. So all this looks good. So now what we can do, we can log off with all the machine. So before login, I want to see here all the 3 disks is here. Also, if you go in settings of the any virtual machine, you can see one disk is attached here with the ISC controller, which is your basically user profile disk. So we are got to know this is mapped perfectly, so it looks good. This machine is not in logged in, so we can check for rest. Here we can see, and the user's machine 1 is also logged in, so we can see. So this is good news. We are getting the map for the user profile disk, and now I'm going to log off and we'll see how it's going to work. If I logged in from a different machine, it's going to work in the same way or not. So I have logged on from all the 3 machines now, and you can see it's reverting my status and it's turned off. Now we can see the 2 is turned off, so we have to wait for some time here. So now you can see the machine is getting restored, and now if I go to settings, you can see there was no like user profile disk is mapped with this machine anymore. So means when we logged off, the user profile disk is going to disconnect from the virtual machine, and when we are going to log in back, it's going to reconnect. So let's verify one more time. So on a user one, desktop for the thin client user 1, I'm going to log in with the user 3. I'm going to put his password. Same way on a user 3, I'm going to log in with user 1. So we'll see this time what's going on. So we have to wait for the session. So we are going in of the user 03, and now you can see I'm on user 01 desktop, and I thin client, and I have logged into user 03, and I am getting the user 03 profile disk. And same way I can go here and verify you that I'm on user 3 VDI, and I logged in with the user 01, and I'm getting the user 01 profile disk. So everything looks good. We have enabled successfully the user profile disk on a remote desktop services on a Windows Server 2016. So thank you for watching, and please subscribe me. If you have any question, any query, you can post me on my given mail IDs. Thank you once again. Bye bye.